times for the global oil markets, especially hard for Brazil's semi-public multinational energy company, Petrobras. And even worse, add to that the allegations of corruption and the other fact that the stock's been pounded. Paulo Cabral takes a look at the present and the future of Petrobras.
In 2008, oil giant Petrobras had just announced the discovery of the gigantic pre-salt oil province. Brazil's economy was booming amid an international crisis, and investing in its state oil company seemed obvious. And for Daniela Alcaro, it even felt like the patriotic thing to do. So she bought some stock, but after 7 years, her shares are worth half the price she paid.
I feel really sad. I feel sad. I actually cried because I'm kind of emotional about patriot, about my country. It's really sad because I remember like Petrobras was like, you were proud of working Petrobras.
According to investment analysis group Economatica, last year Petrobras stock dropped 37% and its market value fell by 41%. It was a tough year, as oil prices dropped and executives were arrested over a massive corruption scandal. Federal prosecutors say an alleged kickback scheme in which construction companies overcharged Petrobras contracts was key in the investigation.
Further losses that shareholders may face due to misallocation of resources, of mismanagement in large projects, in large downstream projects like the refineries, are still to be calculated and as well written off.
Critics also say there was much political use of the company. Fuel prices were kept low when oil prices were high to contain inflation. Buyers liked it, but Petrobras lost much money.
While the problems facing Petrobras mount, analysts say the company still has growth potential if it manages to reorganize and gain the confidence of the market again.
This former director of Petrobras says the company's technical expertise and vast reserves may guarantee its future if it fixes its act.
The government and the Brazilian society have to understand that the intervention in Petrobras is required to make Petrobras an autonomous company, no longer submitted to the political interest of political parties and political groups. It has to be run professionally.
In the long run, Petrobras may still have a bright future, but the question now is if it has already hit the bottom. Paulo Cabral, CCTV, Brazil.